And what's your favorite hobby?
Roti canai and dry.
Welcome, Keith, to our What's Your Story series, where we're getting our friends to share about their love for cars and what defines their personalities. Thank you for being with us.
Hi, my name is Keith. Ever since I graduated, I have always been in the F&B industry because of the love of hospitality, serving customers, and seeing regular faces every day. I just enjoy a lot of conversation with people, and I would say coffee is just a path for me to connect with people. And of course, coffee itself has a lot of flavors and a lot of things to discover, just like wine and tea. I basically enjoy doing this thing every day in my life, so I don't feel like working every day. I would say I made a very good choice, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now.
You're also a coffee addict, right?
Yeah, of course. I need to drink coffee every day. Yeah.
Could you share with us a little bit about at which point where you started to get very serious with coffee?
It was right before I graduate. I signed up for a part-time job as a barista in some chain coffee, and I realized I enjoy doing this thing so much. I didn't study for my final exam. I failed. I also gave up my convo for a coffee event. That's where this is what I want to do for life.
Coffee.
Yeah, so I was in finance and accounting degree, but I only did like a 3 months internship, and I had enough of that life. But of course, I also know I will struggle a little bit because F&B is a very low pay job, and it's very tiring. We need to be on day-to-day job for like 10 hours, 12 hours every day. Yeah.
And what are some of your experiences as a barista?
So I started making coffee in 2015, and I joined a competition in 2015 as well. I got 4th place, so I thought maybe I'm quite talented, in making coffee. So I proceed for another competition and another competition every year. So far I won 3 times in Malaysia Barista Championship, 2016, 2018 and 2020. I also represent Malaysia to compete at the World in 2016, 2018, and there's a gap year because of COVID, so I compete in Melbourne in 2022. So far, the highest position is number 8. I'm not satisfied, of course. So I'm joining again next year. Hopefully you can win the national and then I'll represent Malaysia to the world again.
Wishing you the best for that adventure.
Yeah.
What are some of the businesses that you currently run?
So for now, I have 3 cafes. They are all under different brands. There's One Half Coffee, there's Dodo Baked, who focus more on pastry and lifestyle. There's also one more in KL called Transparent Coffee. And then the newest establishment is here, where we are, is our roastery. Here is where we do all the quality control, the sourcing and roasting. Basically what we call like from farm to plate, this kind of concept. So I have a camping car, outdoor car, that is a HJ61, made in 1988, Land Cruiser. Huge wagon, very functional for moving stuff. I also have a M440i, 3-liter, very fun car, comfortable. For me, I think it's a little bit different. I don't start with car culture first. I just got in touch recently. It's just that I did a lot of thinking in terms of my competition concept or the business module direction while I was driving. I stay extremely far away. I used to stay in Kota Kemuning, and it's 2 hours drive to KL to work, and also another 2 hours or maybe 3 hours back home. So I did about 4-5 hours drive every day, and I did a lot of thinking in the cars. And might as well drive a better car that I can enjoy. That's how I actually got hooked into car culture. Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
I don't really have a dream car for now. I love almost
Every
everything.
car.
Yeah. So of course, I would love a M4 convertible, but I also find it a bit uncomfortable. Then I settle with what I have right now, M440. Of course, I hope when I have more space and also more time to take care of so many cars, then I will buy another one, like a M4 convertible.
What do you think is the main attraction for you in terms of cars? Is it the design philosophy? Is it the performance aspect, the handling aspect of the car, or what is that area that pulls you towards a particular car?
For me, it's always aesthetic. I mean, I don't go to the track. I don't drive very fast on the road. So for me, it's always aesthetic, both interior and exterior. Then having a comfortable car is always one of my dreams. And the current G series M4 or 4 series just looks very sick. It looks so cool to me. So that is why, yeah, I chose this car. I always believe that go with the flow. I did some planning on business, on budget-wise, but if it doesn't feel right to me, then whatever logical thinking would not be my priority. If I think this is a very good spot to start a new business, no matter how many opinions I gather or no matter how people try to persuade me, I will still go for it.
Do you think it's a bit of a gut feeling that you have? Is that what it is? Or more like how everything's
like the feng shui. I think like Dodo Bay, it's a place where people don't believe it will thrive because there's no traffic.
Yeah.
But for me, when I was there to look at the unit, the energy just feels very right to me. Yeah.
Okay. What was your first car?
First car was a manual 5-speed Axia. That was a lower spec.
Okay.
28,000, and I got a car. So I made a down payment of 3,000 ringgit. My installment was like 280 ringgit every month. That was on when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many cars to date?
5 cars in total.
What's your ideal car?
911 GT3 RS.
What color would it be?
Silver.
What's your ideal weekend?
Roti canai in the morning, a drive to Genting, brew some coffee on the mountain, and just head home, do some work.
Are you an introvert or extrovert?
Extrovert for sure.
And what's your favorite hobby?
Roti canai and drive.
Awesome. Perfect. Kat, it's a wrap. Thank you, bro.
So, what's your story?